Guys, how's it going? DUJ2 here, and welcome back to Fortnite. And we're gonna talk about an incredibly highly anticipated and long-awaited video that I've been trying to make for a while. And I wanted to talk about. And this video is talking about. Oh, no! Cancel! Uh-oh. What did I just do? Okay, so I just made a couple of Malachite Nocturnos. Okay, so I guess I'm going to have to give away someone a couple of Malachite Nocturnos because I just made a couple. But anyway, I want to talk. I thought I could. Can I? I can't. Okay. How do I just look at it from here? Inspect. There we go. All right. So I want to talk about the Nocturno, okay? And I want to talk about how, even though it is probably one of the best weapons in the game, assault rifle type weapons, it isn't the best. And the problem, and I know a lot of people have already talked about this, and a lot of people have said, this Nocturno right here is a completely pay-to-win type of weapon. The only way that you can get the Nocturno is by buying the Ultimate Edition, which is equivalent to about $250 of the game, unless you wait for one of the sales, and then you can probably get it about half the price. But still, it's over $100, over $250 just to get this weapon. Now, is it worth it? Yes. It is by far one of the best weapons I have. It does have static traits, it does have static rolls, so what you see there is what everyone gets. Everyone gets reload speed, headshot damage, changes damage type to energy, damage, and crit damage. Two things that make this weapon incredibly awesome, as well as a lot of the other founder weapons. So let me go back to my schematics and show you guys. So if we are in the schematics, you'll see weapons that say founder on it, like Founder's Exterminator. And then Founders Blazing Mazamune, and then Founders, where's another Founders? Here, Founders Deconstructor, Founders Quickshot. The very interesting things about these Founders weapons is that the Founders weapons are going to have in the middle at level 15 is when they change their attribute, whereas a lot of other weapons, when you get a legendary weapon, their attribute change will not happen until level 25. Now this is bad for two reasons. The first reason is at level 15, you're using what? Silver? And silver is much easier to come by than malachite. And malachite is at level 25. You cannot level up a weapon to level 25 and keep it silver. You have to take it to malachite. And malachite does cost a lot more, and it is harder to find. Now, once you get to a higher level, you'll be fine, though. I mean, you will be getting a lot of malachite, so that's not that much of a big deal. But it does cost a lot more. It is a lot harder to get, okay? Okay, so that's the first thing. The second thing is Nocturno is considered a Founder's weapon because you are buying it from the Founder's pack. So when you see a weapon like this, everyone is going to have the exact same rolls. I don't know if all the Founders weapons have the exact same rolls. And that would be interesting to know. If you out there, if you've bought the Ultimate Pack as well, let me know if you have the exact same stats on yours as I have on mine. Because that's what it seems that is. Like I said, it's one of the best things about these because they make them very, very strong. These Founders weapons and these weapons that you practically buy. And, and that's, like I said, it's one of the best things about them. And it's also one of the worst things about them. Because you can't get any better. Like, this is it. That's the best you can get. My Nocturno is going to, of course, be good till probably the end of the game. It's a fantastic weapon. It's incredibly strong. It's really great. The only thing that I wish maybe is that if it had, like, maybe an affliction trait or something like that, or if it had a larger magazine size. A larger magazine size would definitely be amazing. Which brings me to the whole point of this video. Are there better weapons than the Malachite, than the Nocturno? Yes, there are, and I'll show you guys one right now. This is a siege breaker. Can I inspect it? Yes, I can. So this siege breaker was given to me by Miss Lois Lettuce, and she is also a YouTuber and a streamer. Are you a YouTuber? I think you're a YouTuber. I don't think she's done any YouTube videos, but she does stream a lot. And she got this weapon. She got this weapon on a legendary troll loot truck llama. Yes, still directs. I'm going to talk about that in a second. This siege breaker, if you guys notice, it looks almost like the Malachite. Not Malachite. Why am I saying Malachite? It looks almost like the Nocturno, except it's not all black. This siege breaker has a 13.3 headshot damage, 38% increased magazine size, 15% damage, 28% longer durability, 10% extra weapon damage, and it changes it to energy. I think I can compare two, can't I? Can I compare two weapons? I can't compare them here. Look at that. Look at that. It's beautiful. It's beautiful. I don't think I can compare them here. No. But, oh, there we go. Perfect. Okay. That's it. So, if we look at it, both of these are 82. Okay, so this one's 82 and this one's 82. My Nocturno has a tiny bit higher DPS. Its damage is a little bit higher. Its crit chance is the same. Critical damage, mine is a little bigger. Its fire rate is the same. Its magazine size. Her siege breaker has a much larger magazine size, which, trust me, is going to make a gigantic difference in the game. The range is exactly the same. The durability, her durability is 373.1. So hers is more durable. The reload time is slightly less. You will notice this after a while. I mean, after using both of them, the durability is slightly different. It is just slightly different. It does take a little longer to reload the siege breaker. Ammo cost is the same and the impact is the same. Is this weapon better than my Nocturno? I have to say it's just as good, if not just a tiny bit better, because of the magazine size and the durability. It's going to last longer on you. It's got a headshot damage percentage as well, and total percent of damage I think is higher than in hers. Mine has, let's see, mine has a 30% damage increase. Hers has a 25% damage increase, but hers also has a headshot damage increase. So just on the magazine size and the longer durability, it will make a gigantic more difference. But that's the whole point. There are weapons in the game that are just as good, if not better. And right here, hers could have rolled an affliction trait as well. Hers could have rolled of even larger magazine size. Hers could have rolled more damage. So that's the whole thing. There are weapons that are comparable and can possibly be even better than the Nocturno. This is an amazing weapon. Amazing weapon. So you might ask yourself, how do I get the Siegebreaker? Well, unfortunately, you just got to open llamas. And it's hit and miss. You might get a Siegebreaker like this, you might not. It's very difficult to know what you're going to get and how. But right now, there is a weapon out there that can give you really great traits. This Dragon's Roar was given to me by, I believe it was it Dizzy? I think this Dragon's Roar was given to me by Dizzy, because my Dragon's Roar is not that good. So let me show you my Dragon's Roar. My Dragon's Roar rolled 14% fire rate, 15% damage to slow net targets. I forget how much damage to stun and targets, longer durability, and fire rate. So if you see here, I have a very fast fire rate and longer durability. The other ones aren't all that great. The Dragon's Roar does give you fire damage automatically, so this is going to be really great, and it does give you damage over time. Now, we'll talk about damage over time in a second. But if you see these rolls on mine, they're okay. If you see the rolls on Dizzy's, oh my goodness. 30% weapon stability, 38 reload damage, 101% damage, crit damage to afflicted targets, and 20% damage. There are also a lot of other of these weapons, a lot of these dragon roars that have rolled even better. They are naturally fire damage weapons. They naturally are going to give you, so check out the thing. It's assault weapon, semi-automatic, a rifle with modest rate of fire and capacity that penetrates numerous enemies and sets them on fire. Setting damage on fire, setting enemies on fire is going to give it damage over time. If you roll the proper traits on this one, the afflicted damage. If you roll, because fire is the same thing as affliction kind of, but the damage over time. If you roll high damage, if you roll, let's say, a larger magazine size, this weapon is possibly going to be one of the greatest weapons you'll ever have. I am desperately trying to stack up more of the tickets right now so that I can hopefully try and get more of those. Right now I'm at 7,956 tickets. I'm trying to get another 10,000 tickets so I can open another 10 and hopefully get another Dragon's Roar with better traits than this one. But that's just to show you guys. This is 3 weapons right here. My Nocturno, Lois's Siegebreaker, and Dizzy's Dragon Roar, which I don't know if he's taken his to 82. I wasn't going to compare the damages because, as you can see, this one is at level 67. But if Dizzy has one at level 82, I would love to compare it as well. But there are many, many other weapons out there that can give you just as much damage, if not better, than the Nocturno. It is possible. It is very possible to have an assault rifle with more damage. So why do I say assault rifle? Because assault rifles are one of the best in the games. But, and this is something else, the last thing I'm going to say here. If you have an assault rifle, a really great assault rifle, and if you were able to get this fantastic little guy right here, if you got Love Ranger Jonesy, you are in for an incredibly good time. Love Ranger Jonesy at level 25 has the Waste Not Want Not skill perk, which increases ammo capacity of all weapons by 40%. Also, Love Ranger Jonesy is kind of a god hero because he's got Flak Vest, which reduces damage taken by 60%, reduction drops by 15% each time soldiers hit, regain 15% every 10 seconds. If reduction is lower than 60, he's got Clean Living, increases base health by 20%. He's got No Time to Bleed, doubles the amount healed by Survivalists when an enemy is killed. And he's got regular Survivalists. So he has an amazing capacity. If you match him with another hero or a secondary hero that's going to give you another health boost as well, he is going to be absolutely amazing. His bonus is Armored, gives 8% damage resistance, support bonus that apply to your primary hero when this hero is in your supporter slot. So he will really help also as a support. But yeah, I mean, this game has many different variants. Just because you have a Nocturno doesn't mean you're gonna win the game. Okay, I do use my ninja, but I really want to level up my I really want to level him up, Love Ranger Jonesy. Also, right now in the events, oh no, not this one. Oh, okay then. Snuggle Special Sarah is really good. Ooh, Copper Dragon Fist. We might have to get that. What else do we have here? Copper Terminator, Sealing Gas Trap. Okay, sorry, I had to check this out. I don't even know what Wukong or Snuggle. I think Snuggle Specialist Sarah. What does she do? She's got Tail of the Dragon. Okay. All right. Anyway, we're getting way off topic. So just to show you guys that the Nocturno, as fantastic as it is, as wonderful as it is, because it is a very powerful weapon, it is not the end of all weapons. The reason why so many of us like assault weapons is because in this game, you do need to do massive amount of damage over a long time. That's why these come in so handy. But if you want to play the game a different way, and let's say you are like Dizzy. Dizzy loves to use rocket launchers because rocket launchers will clear out a large group of people. And if you have a strong enough rocket launcher, then you can just keep doing that for a long time. It really, really does help. But anyway, I'm going to leave it there, guys. Thank you very much for letting me, for giving me the Siegebreaker, Miss Lois. That was awesome. I really appreciate it. This weapon is amazing. This weapon is absolutely amazing. Miss Lois, I don't think that she bought the limited or ultimate pack, but she won the game. She won the game with this weapon because the reason why so many of us go for the ultimate edition is for the Nocturno. Yes, we also go for the increased size, the storage size, also for the extra founders llamas and all the other perks. There's a lot of other perks that gives you. I have a video where you can actually see all the extras that the Ultimate and the Limited Edition give you. I have 2 different videos for that. But the thing that people really want is the Nocturno. And even the heroes too. But as I just showed you right now, there are heroes that come out in the event pages all the time, which are as good, if not better. And trust me, there are a lot of heroes out there that are much better. The Sarah Claus is absolutely incredible too if you're a ninja. So the real reason why people go for the Ultimate Edition is for that Nocturno. The Nocturno is amazing. It's incredible. Everyone wants it. Everyone thinks it's incredible. But if you just play the game, if you get lucky, if you roll a weapon like this, then you have just won the game, because you were able to get something as good, if not a little better, than the Nocturno just by playing. And that's something pretty awesome about this game. But anyway, I'm going to leave it there, guys. Thank you very much for watching. Thank you very much to Lois for letting me have the Siegebreaker to test out and check it out. I was going to go in the game and test it out for you, but the only thing you're going to see different is the reload time. It's just slightly less. And again, the extra magazine size more than makes up for it. That extra magazine size is absolutely amazing. I wish I had this weapon. If I had this weapon, I guess that's the last question. If I had this weapon, would I stop using my Nocturno? And yeah, I would. If I had this weapon, I wouldn't be using my Nocturno anymore. Thank you very much for watching, guys. As always, I am DUJ2. And I'll see you guys next time. See ya.